What's up, YouTube? FD White back with a update video, man. Been kind of sick. See the bull in the back. Always bullish, man. But Bitcoin right now is sitting at 103, 161. So we are trying to break those all-time highs. All-time highs are coming in at about 103, 900, give or take. So I'm looking at this weekly close. If we can close this weekly at this level, if we could close a weekly at this level here, I'm really going to be excited. I think the weekly close, the highest weekly close that we've ever had. Let's actually make this a little bit bigger so we can get a little bit more. So the highest weekly close that we've had was around 101, 191. So this will be the highest weekly close, I believe, that we've had in Bitcoin's history. So we're looking pretty good. I really want to break these all-time highs up here, like I said, at about 103, 8 to 900, and then we can start to make our ascension up to that 110, 111 area. So I do have it drawn out here, and this is what I'm looking at. So we have my phase lines. Where's my phase lines at? So we see my phase line here. This is coming in at about 99, 500 right there. So we got that, got a nice perfect bounce off my phase line, which also came in with a horizontal macro support resistance line. So like I said earlier, we really need to just break this red line here, this all-time high coming in at about 103, almost 104 really. So it's coming in at 103, 8 to 900. I think once we flip that, if we can close above that, if we can get a nice little push, right now we're at 103, 166 at the time of recording. I feel like if we can get up here, if we can get a push going into the weekly close in this area, if we can close above all-time highs, or potentially just get up there, you know, and hold above here, I think we can get to this 110 to 112 area fairly quickly, going into the Santa Claus rally, which should be coming in a couple weeks. You know how I feel about the crypto market going into January, February, and March. So we'll have to see if that plays out. I'm really looking forward to Bitcoin's breakout of this all-time high. We do have a couple videos, a real in-depth altcoin video coming a little bit later. This, I really just wanted to come with this update video because we are hovering around, like I said, these all-time highs over here for Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin, I'm watching Bitcoin very closely. Altcoins are not really moving like that. We do have, like, I think Sui moved maybe 7%. Stacks moved. Everything else is like maybe 1, 2. Popcat is 4%. A lot of things are really not moving like that. Maybe like 1 or 2% here. So we are getting a little bit of green when it comes to altcoins, but for the most part, nothing really is moving like that. So I'm gonna look right now. What time is it? It is 3:48 Eastern time. So we do have about 3 more hours to go. 3 hours and some change to go for the weekly close. So I'm looking for some volatility to start coming in about 2 to 3 hours. And then possibly we can start getting some good trades if we get some good volatility coming in. But like I said, I'm really looking forward for Bitcoin to potentially break that all-time high this week. Hopefully we can stay above this 102, 103 area. We do have Ethereum below my line. Let's look at Ethereum really quick. So for Ethereum, let's actually change this back. For Ethereum, what we're looking at is really, we want to get back above this 3960, 3961. We'll just say 3,960 level. This is the level that I really want to flip. We are looking like we're breaking out of this pennant here. So I think the next step, the next area will be that 3960 area. Flip that, and I think we can start going back to these highs at about 4,090, close to 4,100. So Ethereum did look like it was getting a little bit of momentum, but it looked like it hasn't played out, and we dropped back below that 3961 level that I really wanted to break and hold. We didn't hold above there, so we'll have to see what happens. I think if Bitcoin starts to go up and stay above those all-time highs, it's not going to be too much longer before these altcoins start to blast off. And Bitcoin dominance right now is going up. It's at 57.1, 57.2, closer to 57.2. So we did get a nice bounce in Bitcoin dominance. So altcoins are taking a little bit of a breather. So like I said, my thesis is still playing out. It hasn't been aborted yet, because like I said, I think Bitcoin going into the end of this year, going to the beginning of next year, that's when we see altcoin season really start to ramp up, between like January, February, March. And a lot of people are saying that Q1, it might be over. I'm not making any predictions, but that is my base case for those first 3 months to be very bullish. And then we get some sort of major correction or maybe a top. I don't know. So we'll see. I'll talk to you guys in a minute.